the candidate shouldn't give his own ideas. The candidate should remember that they are not asked to give their opinion on the reading passage. The candidates are being asked to explain how the listening of the passage is related to the reading passage. So, he should not give his own opinion. So, he just have to say how what he reads and what he listens, that is exactly he has to give. He should not give his own opinion. The candidate's job is to select the main information from the lecture and present the information in relation to the information in reading. The integrated writing should be a mix of reading, listening and writing. So, it is a mix of reading, writing and reading, listening and after that writing. So, next we are going in for independent writing task. See, after integrated writing task, it is independent writing task. So, you are not going to read or you are not going to, it is an independent writing task. You have to write, you have to read and write. The second task is independent writing task. The question will be something like this. You read a question like this. Do you agree or disagree with the following statement? This is what you get. And for example, a topic, luck plays an important role in your success rather than hard work you put in your job. So, put in your work. So, you have to write based on this topic. See here, the candidate is given 30 minutes to write an essay. The candidate should write about 300 words. So, 30 minutes and 300 words. There is no maximum word limit. The candidate can write as much words as he wishes to write in the time allowed. The quality of ideas which are expressed gives more points. The independent essay gets good score. The independent essay gets a good score depending upon how the candidate develops his ideas. As he keeps, see, this is the topic. Based on this, he has to write for 300 words. So, the scorer, how does he give the score? Based on what criteria? So, it should depends upon the candidate how he develops his ideas and how well he has used his language to express his ideas, how he develops his ideas and the language which he uses to develop his ideas, and how well he organizes his essay, how he organizes in various points. So, number 2, developing the ideas in the writing skills. The development in the writing skills are the examples. You have to give examples, details and the reasons of the ideas the candidate writes in an essay. So, in an essay, he has to write the ideas with the examples and with the details and with the reasons. Organizing the ideas in the writing skills. The raters expect the candidate to organize the ideas from the beginning to the end. He has to organize, the idea should be from the beginning to the end, how he develops. So, the reader will not get confused. So, the reader by reading, he should not get confused. It is well organized. So, the reader can able to get what the writer wants to say about. So, the reader is not getting confused. The candidate should write in paragraphs and the transition from one idea to the other idea should help the reader to follow the idea. So, one idea to another idea is just going on. So, the transition words used to connect these different ideas should be well arranged. Avoid repetition of ideas. Once you should not keep on repeating the same ideas in different times. Unnecessary connectors of two ideas. Two ideas are there. You are unnecessarily connecting with a word which is no way related to this idea and that idea. So, you should avoid the repetition of words, unnecessary connecting of different ideas without any logic or meaning from the topic. So, this is how integrated writing task and independent writing task. Totally you get 30 marks for that. So, in the following video show you can find how to write an essay, and this type of essay can be writing the essay can be used for speaking task also. How do you arrange the ideas? What are the connecting words? In the following video shows you will be seeing this. Thank you. Dear friends, we are going in for Toefl IBT reading. So, this IBT reading is one of the test which you should take: reading, writing, listening and speaking. Reading you are coming. Toefl IBT reading passage are excerpts from college level textbooks. So, the quality and the standard will be according to the college level. These type of college excerpts or the passages or articles are used in Toefl IBT test to check the student's ability to read, the type of writing which are commonly used in academic environment in English speaking countries. They are argumentation, historical and exposition. The passage will cover variety of different subjects. Even if the candidates are unfamiliar with the topic of the passage, all the information needed to answer the questions will be in the passage. Even though he is unfamiliar with that with certain things, in the passage everything will be there which he can understand. So, the passage will present an information about the topic from more than one perspective or point of view. So, in different ways it will tell the points. The candidate should be able to recognize the comparison and contrast. What are the comparison and what are the differences? Cause and effect, the causes and effects, the problems and solutions and the classifications. The total words in each passage is 700 words or slightly more than that. 3 to 5 passages with nearly 40 to 45 questions in total, mark 30, timing 60 to 100 minutes are there. So, in Toefl IBT reading questions covers basic information skills, reading to learn skills and inference skills. There are 10 type of questions: basic information and inference questions, 11 to 13 questions per set. Vocabulary questions, it is 3 to 5 questions per set. Reference questions, 0 to 2 questions per set. Negative factual information, 0 to 2 questions per set. Insert text question, 0 to 1 question per set. Sentence simplification questions, 0 to 1 questions per set. Rhetoric purpose question, 0 to 1 question per set. Inference question, 0 to 2 questions per set. Factual information questions, 3 to 6 questions per set. Reading to learn questions, 1 per set. Prose summary and fill in the table. These are the 12 type of questions you find in the reading passage. So, in short, nearly how many passages? 3 to 5 passages with nearly 45 questions, and time allotted is 60 to 100 minutes. Marks is 30. So, the matter, the message or the information will be basically according to the college level standards. So, the question type will be almost 12 type of questions. So, you should be well aware of all these 12 type of questions, only then you can you should learn the skills of this type of questions. So, you can get a very good score in your reading task, and we will be telling about each one of them. We will be explaining, so that will be useful for you to write in your write the correct answers, choose the correct answers, and by this you won't get confused of selecting the answers. Thank you. Dear students, so what you are going to see is Toefl IBT writing. The types of questions, the varieties of questions you have seen, but we are going one by one. The first is vocabulary questions. See, this type of question, this is the first type of question, vocabulary question. One word or a phrase is highlighted in the passage. You will be reading a passage, one word will be highlighted. The question will be like, the word X in the passage is closest in meaning, or if it is a phrase, it is given question studying X, the author means that it is asking for the meaning of the word as used in the passage. One word will be highlighted, you will be given a choice, 4 choices, you have to select the choice. One passage, one word or a phrase will be highlighted, and you have to find out the closest meaning of the word. Second is reference questions. It is like vocabulary question. There will be 4 choices, but in reference question a pronoun is highlighted. A pronoun is highlighted and you will be asked to choose the answer. Number 3rd is the negative factual information question. As the word says, negative factual information. In the passage, in the choice, 3 correct answers will be there, 1 wrong answers will be there, 1 wrong answer will be there. You have to select the wrong answer. That is the negative factual information. The information is true, not included in the passage. Candidate should verify 3 of the 4 answer choices true and the remaining is false. The correct answer is which is not true. 4 answers will be there, 3 correct answers will be there, 1 will be a wrong answer. You have to select the wrong answer. That is the answer. Fourth is insert text question. The candidates are given a new sentence and they are asked where in the passage the sentence could best be fit in. In the passage we see 4 black squares. It will be in the beginning or at the end of the sentence. The candidate can place and replace as many times as he wants. So in the passage you find square, black square, then a sentence will be given down. You have to take the sentence and place it in that particular place. So you can take as many times as you can place it and replace it. This is called insert text question. Fifth one is sentence simplification question. A sentence is highlighted in the passage. The candidate is asked to select from 4 choice sentences which looks same as the highlighted sentence. So in the passage 1 sentence will be highlighted, 4 answer choices will be there. You have to find out which answer is answer choice questions, which one is so similar to the highlighted sentence. So that is the answer you get. Next is rhetoric purpose questions. What do you mean by rhetoric purpose question? See, in factual information, the candidate are asked what information, but in rhetoric purpose question, the question will be asked why the author has presented. What is the question will be why the author mentions X. So rhetoric purpose question is the fact will be given. He is not asking the fact, he is asking why he has presented that particular information. You have to answer. 7 is inference questions. These questions check the candidate to understand the explicit message which are not given in the text. Inference question means in the passage one sentence will be given, in the passage there will be a sentence, there will be a meaning, there will be an idea. The question will be asked, what is the implicit message? What is the, understand the explicit message which are not given in the text. For example, a cause is given, the cause is given, the effect is given. So here the cause will be given and they will be asking what is the effect. The effect will be given, they will be asking the cause. So what is the hidden meaning inside that? So explicit, implicit messages. So 8th is factual information questions. These questions ask the facts and details. 9th is prose summary, checks the candidate to understand and recognize the major ideas and the relative importance. A candidate will be given 6 answer choices and asked to pick 3 answers. So he will be given 6 answer choices and he has to select 3 answers. If the candidate chooses 2 correct answers, he will get 1 point. If the candidate chooses 3 correct answers, he will get 2 points. If he chooses no correct or 1 correct answer, he will not get any point. Number 10 is fill in the table question. Partially completed table will be given and the candidate should complete. Type 1 is 1 column and 2 rows with 5 correct answers. Type 2 is 2 column and 3 rows, table with 5 correct answers. Type 3 is 3 column and 2 row, table with 2 correct answers. Type 4 is 4 column 3 row, table with 7 correct answers. So in Toefl, these are the varieties of questions you find in the reading task. You should be well aware of these type of questions, how to answer. Only then you can spare the time and you can quickly answer. So you have to practice all these type of questions. Thank you. Dear students, you are come to Toefl IBT listening section. In Toefl IBT listening section, the candidate will listen 4 to 6 lectures and 2 or 3 conversations. Lecture, the professor giving lecture, and conversation, 2 or 3 people conversing themselves. So, there will be 4 to 6 lectures and 2 or 3 conversations. There will be 6 questions per lecture. Per lecture you have 6 questions and 5 questions per conversation. Then calculate how much it comes. So, 6 questions per lecture and 5 questions per conversation. The candidates will have 60 to 90 minutes to answer all the listening questions. 60 to 90 minutes. The exact speeches that are used in North American University are given. North America, how do they speak? That style of speech will be given in Toefl IBT listening section. Each lecture or conversation is 4 to 6 minutes in length and will be in academic language. So, 4 to 6 each lecture and conversation will be 4 to 6 minutes, and the length will be in length and will be in academic language. The interaction between the student and the professors can be about the explanations of content, and it may be elaborate. So, professor and student speaks, or student with the professor. The candidates are encouraged to give their own speech styles. Don't try to go in for imitating some other style. The candidates may take notes during the lectures and the conversation. Here you have seen this conversation and lectures. What is the differences and the styles and what is the methods? 2 types of conversations are there. Number 1 is office hours. Second is service encounters. So, what is the office hours and what is in service encounters? See, office hours are the interaction that take place with the in a professor's office. The content is about academic or about the course requirements. So, service encounter, this office hours is the interaction that takes place between the professor and the student about the academic subjects, or between the student and the professor, both same. And the service encounters is the interaction or in a university campus, and will have non-academic content, example like payment of fees, etc. So, the service